Think back to the town you grew up in and imagine all the families you used to know. There may have been some small nuclear families with just 1 or 2 kids who were spoiled rotten, and other large, multi-generational households, the kind of family where kids have to fight to get a second helping of dinner. But humans are not alone in this. Our primate cousins too form families of variable size and shape. These monkeys behind me are called geladas, and they live in the highlands of Ethiopia, and they form these large communal herds like this one, which mirrors the structure of a human neighborhood. So each clump of monkeys here is a family group with one buff leader male, anywhere between 1 and 12 adult females, and all of their dependent offspring. But unlike humans, these monkeys face little nutritional stress. They eat nothing but grass, and the world is practically a salad bar to them. So that means that large families don't have any less to eat. So what's the catch with big families here? Well, bachelor males, like this guy here, range at the periphery of this otherwise peaceful block party, waiting for the right moment to strike and depose one of these leader males. And that's a problem for gelada females because incoming males often kill their young infants. And this happens especially frequently in large families because males want to attack groups that have more females to mate with. In fact, large families suffer infanticide at twice the rate of small families. So what can a large family do to prevent this? Well, they can split in 2 to reach a more optimal family size through a process called fissioning. My research focuses both on how families fission, who they choose to form new families with, and why they fission, whether splitting up actually improves infant survival. Using 15 years of detailed behavioral records, I found that these family groups became more cliquish in the years before their split. So females kept on grooming their closest relatives, like their mother or their daughters, but stopped grooming more distant relatives, like their cousins and aunts. Because of this, family groups split along lines of kinship. Females stuck with the closest relatives available to them. And for the first few years after fissioning, life became a lot less challenging for these monkeys. Fewer fights broke out, and rates of infant mortality were more than halved. And this was almost entirely driven by decreases in the rate of infanticide, which dropped from 19% to just 3% of offspring. So splitting up allowed these monkey families to protect their kids while also holding on to their most valuable relationships. But what happens after these families split into 2? Well, they remain close neighbors within these larger herds, and they continue to cooperate in subtle ways. With another 15 years of data, we might just be able to find out whether these monkeys love thy neighbor just like humans do. Thank you.